Welcome back to the Chaos, everyone. ChaosEclipse here. We are back on Cubic Odyssey today. As you can see, I am breaking down my base. So I know the chests and everything, they're going to fall to the ground. I'm not worried about that. I wanted to show this last part because I don't think it's going to come out right. I want you guys to understand what the hell is going on. So I created a blueprint. Well, first of all, I found a new system that I want to live in. I found a planet I want to live on. So what I did is I came back here, I made a blueprint of this place. It did get some of the dirt on the bottom because I wanted the stairs and everything, which I'll explain that in a minute. But anyway, it will have some dirt on the blueprint and everything. And I am showing you at this point, like I already broke down everything else. You can see here all the stuff is in my inventory. I don't know how I got 6 lights because one was blown off. I'm not really sure how I got that 6th one. Interesting. The windows didn't show up on the blueprint, at least not that I seen. But I think the numbers are wrong. So as you can see here, I had 266 of the glass. That was my ceiling. So that means there's also going to be 266 of the cement here. I'm not worried about him. I don't think it takes into consideration the chests or the portals or anything like that. So I'm not worried about that. It literally does just the frame. So I wanted to show you this part because, like I said, when I dig out the floor here, am I missing a piece right there? Probably, yeah, there it is. Okay, let's put that back just so you guys can see that it is there. I don't think there's any other floor pieces missing. So the ceiling was the same as the floor, so it should be 266. I think the numbers are off because I already placed the blueprint, and I'll show you guys. Obviously, because we're going to build it together, but we're going to see how it works because like I said, I think the numbers are off, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen here. I think I'm going to need extra dirt and stuff like that. Well, the dirt is going to be an issue anyway because dirt shouldn't be part of my home, but it's going to be, so whatever. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to grab everything here. Like I said, I know all the chests and everything are going to fall to the ground. That's fine. I do have a portal already set up at the other in the other system on the planet in the exact spot where I placed down the blueprint. And I will show you guys how the blueprint worked. Whoa, are those just destroying? No, they're okay. I don't know why they're showing pink like that. That's weird. These stairs are made out of metal, in case anyone is wondering about that. It's just black metal. When you're making the stairs, as long as you have the metal, you can just make it different colors when you're in there. Of course, you can always go back and just paint it too, but I have not messed with any of the paint stuff in the game. So we're gonna grab everything here. You guys are gonna see the chests and everything fall. I hope I don't lose anything. I did cook a ton of the materials that I have, and I think I actually picked up a piece of dirt there because there's a hole there. Yeah. It's okay. I think this is a dirt we need, so we're just going to hang on to that, and I'll grab some more in a minute. So we are going to break down all this first. And technically, this will still show up as a base as far as I know, because the chests and the like crafting benches and all that are still here. So let's go ahead and start grabbing this. Nothing's going to fall here because I don't have anything on the edge. It's all on the second block on the inside there. I really hope I'm wrong and that the blueprint is correct, but we'll find out in a second. And this is all cement. I think I cooked stone for this, or you just needed stone and then you craft the cement. I honestly don't remember. How's my inventory doing? Oh, we're good. Really good. Okay, so yeah, this is where the stuff's going to start falling. I don't want to accidentally destroy anything there, so we'll take our time here. There we go. All of that is there. Perfect. Uh-oh. There it goes. Okay, I'm assuming it's because I made that one a bigger one, so some of the stuff is going to stack oddly. Because I do have a few of those bigger chests. This thing is still going. Take that out. Put it in here. Keep going here. That one's gonna stack, yep. And that one, yep, even higher. Do that. That one's gonna stack. This one, yeah, because the other one fell first. Okay, no problem. That's gonna stack. Yep. I'm not worried about it stacking. I just want to make sure that it doesn't like disappear or anything. Because I still do have materials and all this stuff, which is, if you ask me, it's kind of dangerous doing it this way. Because if that stuff does glitch out and disappear or anything, I'm gonna lose all that material. But it's fine. I mean, I can always get more. I would prefer not to, but I can. Alright, and then the only two things that are left up there should be the two portals. We have the planetary portal and the travel portal. Which those will drop too once you clear out everything underneath those, but let's grab all this. And then we're not going to grab any of the chests or anything just yet because we don't need them. Because we only need the materials that make up the base. And the portal is going to be the last thing we're going to grab because we are leaving this system completely. Okay. Just broke it, but that's okay. Alright, and that's everything. And that portal did not drop. Interesting. Okay. So, you can see here, this is a system we're going to. It's called Malinaffy. I'll show you guys what it looks like here. You can see here, there is no darkness here. Very, very slight danger. Technology is 3.5. And it has a ton of glowing ore. Now, I did find out, oh, I thought it had all 5 of these. That's okay. I'm not worried about it, and I know it has that first one, so I don't know why it's saying that it doesn't. So I did find out, though, that one of the things that's interesting is these are all what it has in abundance. There's, you know, all 5 of the regular ores. I did find out that looking at the system this way does not mean that all 5 of those ores are going to be on one planet. So there's 5, I believe, planets here. Each one has about 2. So that part's a bit of, or no, I think the planet we're on actually has quite a bit, but it's still a bit of a rough patch. And it does not have all the glowing ore on the one planet that we're on. And if you look here, this place is level 17 to 20. I have seen some pretty crazy stuff on this planet already. I've seen a giant whale thing in the water, so that was pretty weird. But this is where we're going to build. I found a town here. This town is huge. It looks like it's 3 towns together. It actually goes that way and then turns on the other side of that mountain too. So it's actually pretty big. We take a look here and we'll zoom in. You can see my ship is over there. That's where I landed. And then this is the entire place here. So pretty big. And then this whole area right here, there's nothing. So I was like, you know what? Can you build in a town? So that's what we're trying to do. Like I said, hopefully it works. This is the blueprint. What you do is after you make the blueprint, you'll come in here, and I named it Stilts because it's a house on stilts. So I wanted to remember in case I make something else and I don't put it on stilts. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, so you come in here, you'll click on stilts, and it tells you everything that you need here. And it does look like the glass and the cement was right. So maybe the numbers are right. But as you can see there, it also has dirt. It does not have the windows. It didn't have the doors, the light fixtures, the stairs, and then of course none of the not even the what was it? The turret. I only had one turret left. The turret's not on there, and then it doesn't have any of the chests or the benches or anything like that. But what you do is you'll click on deploy right there, which I'm not going to do. It'll give you this little thing. You put it down, and then it, whoa, that, please don't freak out. But it'll do that. It'll show you a little blueprint. Obviously, that's not my house. I think that's just like a thing showing where it's going to be or whatever. I wish it actually did show the blueprint of the house layout because you can rotate this. So I don't know which way the house is going to be facing or anything. Maybe they'll let me do it before. I don't know. But anyway, you do interact with it. And this is where you fill in all the stuff. So we can fill in the 1 dirt. We can fill in the 182 Neo marble, which as you can see, oh, no, never mind. I was going to say, which is wrong, but we do have, there's 182. So there's 182. Let's go back up, fill that in. And that did not work. It only took the 100. So now I'm short 82 Neo marble, even though we had 182 in there. 160 of the Carrara marble. It only took 100 out of that too. So is it going to do the only 100 cement blocks? Let's find out. Yep, it's only doing 100 at a time. That's interesting. Let's try this with the glass. We're going to drop this with L2, back away from it. We're going to drop this with the glass, back away from it. We're going to come in here. We're going to place the glass like so. Fill that 100. Grab this. Fill, what is that, the 66? Yeah, the 66. And then do this one. Okay, so if it's anything over 100, you do have to kind of finagle it there. This stuff's not going to be hard to get. I'm not worried about it. It does suck because I have to go back and make it, but it's fine. Not a big deal. And then we can do, I don't know how we have 27 blocks, but it says it only needs 24. I'm not going to argue with it though. And then, yeah, I need to get the seared dirt, which we have 1. I need to get 82 of the Nero marble. Okay, and I can't pin this either. Interesting. Okay. All right, no problem. No problem. So we're going to go to Bardwell 2. That's where our base is. We're going to grab the dirt. Let's go out of here. Right over here, we're going to grab this dirt real quick. And I did notice some of the dirt also did not have the grass on top, but I don't know if that's going to matter or not. We're going to leave it like that. And then this chest here had extra building supplies. So asphalt. Here's some cement blocks. So we can take those. Happy that I had those extra. We'll throw all the extra stuff in here. I don't think I have any of that Carrara marble stuff. I have regular marble, which is not it. And we need Neo marble too. It's fine. Let's see what it takes to make it. Just regular blocks. So we needed the Carrara marble. I'm probably saying that wrong, but that's what we're going to stick with. So here it is. It does take sand, but luckily we got a whole bunch of sand not too long ago. So let's make, I think we were missing like 166 of these. Or no, that might have been of the cement. So we'll just make, you know what, we'll just make 100. It doesn't matter. And then I think it was 82 of the black marble, the Neo marble. We're just going to make 100 of that. May as well have extra of that. Oh no, how is it making 400 every time? This one only made 100. Why did that one make 400? Oh, this one did make 400 too. Why is it do? Oh, because it's times 4. I see. I mean, I'm not complaining because it still only used 100 of those and 200 of those. But that's a lot of extra stuff that I don't need. Okay, I don't remember what other blocks we needed. Yeah, see, this is the metal that I made right there, that metal. And then if you go to stairs, you can come down here and there's the metal stairs, which is those ones. So you need the metal and then you make the metal stairs, but we don't need that. All right, so let's take this stuff. Let's go back to the other system. And we'll make sure to separate it correctly here. If not, it'll probably take all 400. Okay, so the dirt we can just throw in there. This We should be able to just throw it in there because it doesn't even need 100. It should not take everything. Should only take 82. It did. Perfect. This one's only 60. So I was wrong about the Carrara marble here. But that's fine. Just click on that bad boy. And then this one here is the one we need to separate. So we're going to drop a stack of the cement blocks. We're going to throw the 100 in there. Then we're going to pick this back up. And fill that in and then deploy. No big deal, guys. No big deal. That sucks. It could be, I don't know if it is, it could be because I'm trying to build it in a town. So my idea for building it in the town, first of all, don't do it. But my idea, the reason for doing this is because if any pirates do attack, like there's no danger here. I mean, it's very slim. The danger is, you can see, which one are we on again? I don't even remember. Planet. We're on Manaphaly 2. So if you look at 2 over there, right here, it did show a sliver. I don't remember where we looked at it before. It did show a sliver, but as you can see, there's no darkness. There's no skulls there. So I'm not really worried about it. But I did see at least one pirate ship. And I figure if it does happen, then the villagers will take care of it for me. You know what I mean? Like they'll shoot down the pirates or whatever. So here's the next thing. How do I want to proceed? Should I just take the materials that I have and rebuild it from scratch? Which it's not that big of a deal. It's not a hard house to build. Glad it was just a rectangle. Or should I just try it again outside of the town to see if it actually works? I'm thinking I should try it again for you guys. That way we can test this. And that way the devs will know, hey, our crap is broken. I wish it wasn't, but it is. Oh, look, they must kill the pirate right here. I don't know, that was probably a creature. Hey, look, a walrus. You're dead. They're friendly, but look, there's one of the big whales. He died on his own. Let's go see if we dropped anything. Another walrus. We'll leave that one alone. You're fine, dude. Don't run from me. Friendly, friendly. Alright, he didn't drop anything. But yeah, did you see how big he was? But check this out too, guys, on this planet that we're on. Oh, make me look dumb. Alright, never mind. I scanned when I was on one of the, I think it was that mountain, and that mountain was just full of ore. I already got it all. But it was just full of ore, like, completely. And, like, I hadn't even dug into it at all or anything. Alright, is that water over there? It is water. Oh, you know what? Should I build right here above the water, guys? Because then I could fish right here. And we can sell our fish. Oh, I'm curious. Can you make your own pond and fish in it? Because if so, then I can do that anywhere. Because I don't like that this is kind of down in the valley. I'd rather be up on like a plateau. or like a mountain. Dude, don't scare me like that. Here, we'll do this so we can look around faster. Although I did see, I know I said I don't like being down in a hole, but I did see a pretty nice hole. This one here. I was like, dude, I should build in there because it would still be hard for the pirate. I mean, they'll still go down in there, but it would be hard for the pirates to get in there. Should I build up in the snow somewhere? Oh, you know what? I should probably build at least close to the cities, at least one of the cities. So probably not the one that we're at because I don't see anything interesting around here. What about this area? Oh, but I also don't know how big this city is either. I could clear off that little spot and probably build there. Why is all this showing as... Oh, this is from the previous planet. The part that's showing discovered, this is where I shot down the dark bug thingies. Is all this water out here? I don't... Is that water? I don't know if that's water or if that's... I think it's water. Where are we at right now? This town. There's a big plateau, but that's pretty high. I could build there. Why don't we do that? Let's do that. Let's build over here. So we need to go east. We'll just flatten out the top and we'll do it there. I'll try both ways for you guys so you guys can see what happens, whether it actually works or not. Is this it over here? Oh, I'm right next to it. This is it? This looks small. I mean, our base isn't that big anyway, but... Oh, look, there's a whale. Actually, yeah, no, that's a whale. The head looks like a shark. I mean, the creatures don't look normal anyway, but the head in this looks like a shark, but the tail, it has a tail of a whale. Actually, I think there is one shark that has a tail like that. I don't know. I'm not a nature dude or anything, but this might be too small. I thought it would be bigger. It looks a lot bigger. Clear off that whole thing. See, because look at that. Look how big that building is. And look at that. I mean, I think the house would fit here, but... It's gonna make me so mad. I wonder if... I don't think there was anything else I was supposed to do. All right, let's do it here. Let's flatten this out real quick. So give me a second. I'll come back after I flatten this out. We're going to do this level right here, and then I will be back in a minute. All right, guys, we are back. I just made a whole bunch of clay because I used up all the clay that I had, which is fine. Made a whole bunch of glass because I needed it for the glass things, but made too much here, but that's okay. So all this stuff, all the extra stuff we're going to put in here. So I think I have everything, pretty sure. So we have our 266 glass. I don't remember how much metal, but we only had 6. I went ahead and made to where there's 22 because it does like 4 at a time. We have tons of Neo marble. We have tons of the Carrara marble. And then we have almost 300 of the cement blocks, which that was the other one that we needed 266. And then, of course, we have our seared dirt. And I think that was everything. So I'm pretty sure that we're all good here. So what I'm going to do this time, instead of being silly, we're going to save the game. So I'm going to go save it here. It must have just saved. There we go. I was like, that's not right. I've been playing for a while. Okay, so there you guys can see the date and time and everything. That's not right. It's not that. It's not 5:31 in the morning. Whatever. It's okay. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure we have everything. So obviously I can't show you guys getting the blueprint again, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to, oh, and here, let me show you guys where we are. So we're at Bardwell. Our planet is way back there. I did have to take 7 jumps to get there. Yes, you heard me right, 7 jumps. So when you click on a system that is really far away, like say I wanted to go here. Oh, no. How did I do that? I've never been here. Oh no, this is my planet. Jeez, that scared me. Okay. I don't know what happened there. That scared me. Let's not do that while we're clicking on a portal. Let me show you here. So we're going to zoom out. Jesus Christ, I about had a heart attack. Okay, so you guys can see we were up here towards the front somewhere. Right here where the little greenhouse thing is, that's Bardwell. And then way back there, right there, is where, nope, right there is where we traveled to. Like I said, that was 7 jumps. So the way that that works is, let's say we wanted to come over here, the one that I clicked on earlier, that one. Oh, it's not going to show me. Do I need to be in my ship to do this? Anyway, what you'll do is when you're in your ship and you're trying to figure out where you want to travel to, you'll click on, like, say you find, hang on, let me go really slow all the way down here somewhere. Say you want to come to this blue star right here, Outen. Say you want to come to this. What you'll do is you'll click on it. And then on the left side, it'll show you the nearby systems that you can jump to. But on the right side, it will show you a warp plan. So the warp plan shows you basically this blue line. So it'll start with whichever one is close to you. So let me go back over here where we're at. So obviously you'll already be on Malinafi. What it'll do is it'll show you this system first. It'll show you a Prisian, and it'll tell you 20 to 21. Then and it's a list. It'll show you that one first. Then it will show you the next one you jump to, which is at Weiserma, 19 to 20. Then it'll show you Menslavas, 13, 17. And then it'll show you this one. And basically, it'll just show each one of these on that list. So what you do is you can click on it on the right side, and when you make that first jump to Oprisian, it'll automatically highlight the next one for you. So you can literally just hit X or hold X in every single one and jump back to back. Just, I would say, still make sure that it's highlighting the correct one though, obviously. Okay, so let's see if we can do this time. Let's save one more time because we haven't done anything. I should probably create another save, but it's all right. And then we're going to go over to blueprints. I was just there. Blueprints, stilts. We're going to do deploy. And this is what I was talking about. I don't know why it has that line there. I'm not sure where that's coming from. I wish it just transferred to my house. That'd be awesome. Oh, you know what? Is that what's happening? Does it automatically transfer your house? And it's not going through because I destroyed the other house to get the materials? I wonder if that's what's happening, but that doesn't make sense because you shouldn't have to have the materials all over again if it's just literally moving it. Place. There we go. I heard a noise. It's okay. We're going to go in here. We're going to place our dirt, which is not over 100. So we're going to go ahead and fill that. Fill this one. Now this one, we're going to drop all but 100. So So we're going to come over here. Drop, drop, drop. Back away so we don't accidentally pick it back up. Put 100 in there. Come back, pick it up. And then we're going to fill this again. There we go. Now this one is the, was that the Carrara marble? Yeah. So come over here, drop all but 100. Put 100 in there. Pick it back up. And I could probably do this with a chest next to it, but it's fine. Put that in there. Perfect. And then I need to do it with the cement blocks. So drop that and that. Come back over here. Fill 100 in there. Now this one we have to drop again. There we go. Fill. And then the last one would be the 66. Fill. By the way, I should probably point this out. These pirates, because it's level 17 to 20, they almost did one-shot me earlier when I was doing whatever I was doing. So be careful here. Is he not? Oh, he's not even attacking me. They're just going after that kangaroo. Oh, that's not even. Wait, that's not even a pirate. Oh, but yeah, look at this. Look at all this stuff under me inside of this this place. Look at that. Oh, well, that's just one. Let me come over here. I know there's more over here. Check this out, guys. Look at that. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Okay, so we're going to come over here. We're going to continue what we were doing, which is... oh, we need 2 more metal. Okay, not a problem. Let's go back and get the 2 metal first. Bardwell. This. One more of these. Right here. There we go. That gives us 4 blocks. Back to you know. Yep, that one. Okay. Back over here. Put that in. And then this one we're going to have to drop again. So, drop, drop. Whoops. Drop, drop. I was hitting the wrong button. Put 100 in there. Drop that. What am I doing? Go to fill. There we go. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work, though. I think we're wasting materials here. Fill. Then... See, why does it say progress? Like, the progress isn't full, though. Like, that progress bar is not full. Whatever, deploy. That still didn't work. So what I think the game is doing, I think it's copying what is built on Bardwell 2, and it's literally just transferring it here. If that's what it's doing, in my opinion, you should not need the materials all over again. But because I broke down the base on Bardwell 2, it's registering as there's nothing in this blueprint now, even though it shows all the materials that I had to copy. So what we're going to do, before it automatically saves again, we're going to reload this last save. Oh, look, it does keep other saves. Okay, well, hold on a second. I want to go to the town real quick, and I want to see if maybe you just have to wait a bit for it to be built. Let's go see if it was built over there. I don't think so, but you never know, so I want to check. Yeah, so it's not built. It was right here where I fixed the floor at. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I guess it doesn't even matter if we go back over there. Let's just reload right here. Look at this, see? They are killing the pirates. What am I looking for? Load. Load. We'll do this one. We have all our materials back. No. Must have been a save after that. Load this one. Wow, the game screwed me. I say it screwed me because this here was when I did the other one. Yeah, so we still don't have the materials in this one either. And there's the old plan. Load. And if I keep going back further, I could just go all the way back to where I had everything this one. Yeah, because now I have everything. Okay. All right, so back where we started at the very beginning of the video. So lesson learned, guys. I am still curious about something though. I'll test it in the future. I'm not going to test it in this video, but I'm curious as to if it's doing what I think it's doing, what I've already explained. So what I'll test in the future is I'll build like a small little shack or something like that. We'll leave it built. We'll just re-get the materials and then see if placing it somewhere else, see if that works. And then also what we'll do is we'll check and see if it literally, like if it just picked everything up and transferred it to the new location, or if it just copied it and put it over there. Because I need to know both of those things as well. But at least we have back all of our material now. It's so interesting though. Oh, and now I need to flatten out that plateau again. That's okay. Oh, so the whole unstacking and stacking stuff. So on their Discord, it does say to hit X for PlayStation users and then highlight a square and hit square. That does not work. I've tried that. That's what I'm doing right now. X, square. X, square. What about square? No. I was gonna say, what about square next? But that won't work either. Square. Yeah, see, I know it worked before. I think it's just broken right now. Maybe they just don't know yet and they need to fix that somehow. I've also tried doing it this way, like hold X there and then move down and let it go. That doesn't work either. Yeah. There was something else I wanted to tell you guys too before we got off here. Let me see. We went over the base moving. You guys know where I'm at now. We went over the warp plan, which I guess I can show you guys the warp plan, how it works. What else? Can't remember. I'm not really sure. Let me show you guys the warp plan though. So let's go to Malanafi, where my actual ship is. How do I destroy this? Move, rotate, interact. Lord, I can't just delete it. There we go. Okay. All right, let's go back over to our ship. I did also, oh, that's what I wanted to talk about, missions. So I did also pick up a whole bunch of missions here, which is weird because I had 6. I wonder if some of these are timed. I did take this one where it says 50 silicone units of ore, but it also gives you 6,000. And then even these, oh, that's what the other ones that are disappearing are. I must have had 7 before. So it looks like the creature ones. I had a creature one and I had a pirate one. No, it was only 6. I only picked up the creature one. The creature one was giving like 2,000 something. Yeah, the creature one was giving like 2,000 something as a reward, which I think is higher than even the Bardwell system. So maybe you guys do want to go to these higher systems to start getting more money. And then it also mentioned, what was it? Or no, it didn't mention anything else. But the creature one probably disappeared because the creature either died or something happened to him or whatever. Do I have money? No. Actually, I do have 2,000. I don't think I had 2,000. So maybe I killed the creature on accident. Interesting. I don't know. Anyway, um, the other thing is this one. I picked it up because it does seem like this place has a really high abundance of ore. So I was like, you know what? We have tons of ore anyway, which I already smelted all my ore. They're all ingots now, but we do have a lot of silicone. We have a lot of everything right now. So any extra silicone I get, it's worth 6,400. I was like, you know what? That's easy money compared to like now that I know how to like mine faster and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stick with this. Now, if it's a resource that I don't have a lot of or one that I'm using a lot of, I probably won't do it. But we are going to go ahead and do that one. Um, there was also missions here that paid, I think, like 2 or 3 thousand for you to do the space pirates. My ship is not that good. Which, speaking of the ship, that is one of the other things I want to show you guys. There is a pretty awesome looking ship here at the warp gate, the space station. So we'll go and look at that. But I'm also going to show you guys the how the warp plan works. So we're going to go into space first. Oh, and I will say that when you are jumping from system to system, if you're going through dangerous systems, be very careful. Coming right out of the jump, I did have pirates already attacking me. All I did is I started flying forward and I started like maneuvering and stuff. They weren't able to hit me, but it was pretty scary because they were higher levels. So just be careful with that. But anyway, once you're in space, you'll hit up on your D-pad. You'll go to galaxy. You'll look for the galaxy you want to jump to. So like I said, say we wanted to go. We're gonna go at least 3 or 4 away here. So let's go here. Say we wanted to go to Takiara. If I click on that, you can see up in the top right, it now has a warp plan for me. So starting where we're at, it follows this blue line that you guys see here. So starting where we're at, it's going to jump to this one first, which is Oprisian or Oprison, and then it moves over to this one here, which should be the Wiserma, and then the next one should be the Sarvesh, and then the last one would be the Takaria, whatever. But that's how the warp plan works. And then, like I said, you can select that warp plan over there. So if you take your cursor, which I don't have a mouse because I'm on console, but what you'll do is you'll click on Oprisian. Why did it go away? My game just freeze. You'll click on. I don't know why the last planet went away though. We left it on Saravesh. So just make sure that the last one is the place you're going to. I don't remember which one it was. This one. All right, and then, oh, you know what? It's probably because when I hit X. So let's come over here. You'll click on Oprisian. It'll highlight. Did you guys see it highlight? Of course, now it's not highlighted again. It's highlighted on the left side here. Come on. I'm trying to teach them something. Stop doing this. I think it's because I'm accidentally clicking on other things when I'm trying to click on it. Console is a little finicky. All right, let's try to move away from all the planets so I don't accidentally click on anything. There we go. That should not click on anything. And actually, Oprisian or whatever, it's already highlighted. See that blue highlight there? So it's already highlighted, but you can hit X on it. Yeah, it's still highlighted, a different one. Whatever. You'll come up there. You'll hit the Oprisian or whatever, and it'll highlight it. Or you can just find it. It'll look like a star in the background. You can find all the close stars to you, which I'm not seeing any other ones. There's one there. There's one there. But anyway, you'll find the one that you're looking for. And when you jump there, it'll automatically set the next one. So the next one would be the rookie one because the system's changed or whatever, but it would be the rookie one. And it'll automatically set when you go into that one. So you'll just jump back to back. And then obviously you'll need to have warp cells in your warp cell slot. I don't have any more warp cells because I used them all to get here. So yeah. And then I have all this stuff here. Well, not counting the this stuff. Whoops, this stuff. Not counting this. I got all that from what's it called? From pirates, or no, from an asteroid belt. And oh, and look at that. We did level up to level 2 here. So you guys can see that we do have level 2 stuff for our scout ship. But I have all this stuff here because it was stuff that I was going to sell to the space station, which let's look at the space station. I'll show you guys the ship that's here, which to me it looks pretty cool. It is another scout ship, ironically enough, but I like the way it looks, and it has actually a lot better stats. I think the fitting slots is still only 3, but everything else is improved. So let's go over there and I'll show you guys. It looks awesome. It looks more like what I would think an interceptor would look like. I haven't really been paying attention to what the other ships are. I paid attention to this one because I like the design of it. But let's come over here. I also don't know what it's called. Like, I just know it's a scout ship, but I don't know like the name of the ship itself. And you guys may have seen it somewhere else. I don't know why I did it like that. That was weird. But yeah, here's the ship here. Look at that. Oh, no, no. Jeez, why is it not registering to go in? Just messed up my ship trying to get in here. Look at this bad boy. Tell me that doesn't look cool, guys. Come on now. That looks awesome. And then the door is pretty cool too. The door is actually on the back, like right on the back, and it has like a little walkway and everything. A little walkway. Look at that, out onto the wings. I think that's pretty cool. I might try to I might try to replicate this one and then dig part of this out to go down to another floor, but a small floor. Because if you look here, there is room to go down under the cockpit there. So I might try to replicate this if I ever get into shipbuilding. But I think this is pretty cool. It's 143,000, 134,000, something like that. Let's see, 143, and then 62, of course. But who's worried about 62? Not this guy. Oh, and yeah, you guys can see the stats there. So health 3,840, shield is 600, damage is 173, fire rate 655, speed 922, cargo space 135, and then everything else is the same. So maneuverability, warp range, and fitting capacity. Now, I would think that the warp range would be higher, because it's a scout ship. Oh, and I also just realized this is a what is that, tier 5, a legendary ship? But yeah, there's the name of it, Supersonic Spark. I think it's pretty cool. Not much room on it, but I don't really use the ships that much anyway. I like the engine on the back there. Let me see if my ship is damaged. It is. There we go. Probably from smacking into the thing there. But yeah, so I was carrying the stuff on my ship. This stuff. Take 5 of those and we will sell them. Because what I've been doing is I've been coming over here and I've been selling them wherever I can, which you're not letting me sell them. We'll try the purple board over here. And because we reloaded the save, this might not even let me do it. It may have already counted as me. Nope, it will. Okay, so we'll go ahead and sell all 500 of those. Boom. And then, of course, I do have other stuff that I could try to sell, but we're not going to mess with that right now. I don't want to waste you guys' time. But if you look in my actual ship... No, I didn't click embark. I clicked pilot. Go back. What are you doing? Oh, it's going back. I was like, I can't turn. So if you look in here, all of these are the weapons from... All of these are the weapons from the planet. All the stuff that doesn't have mods and everything, so I brought them with me in hopes to sell them, you know, on my travels or whatever. But you know how I was talking about how the technology thing here is like 3.5, 4.5, whatever it is. I think it's 3.5. I wanted to make sure it was pretty high because that's where you can find this stuff. Get over there. The circuit boards and the motherboards and like the higher ones, like the transistor, it's not in here. The superconductor, things like that, which I think the guy had it. But look at this too, guys, because we're getting so much materials. I might start considering selling some of this stuff. Like sulfur sells for 47 a piece. That's actually quite a bit. Um, one of the other things that was really high, but I don't think I want to do it. Where's that? Not the transistor. It was like 100 and something. It's maybe not at this guy. I don't remember what it was. I don't know. I looked at the mirrors with 17. I was like, oh, mirrors only glass. I would only do mirrors if you guys have a lot of silver because it does take silver to make the mirrors as well. I don't think it was this guy. One of these guys, yeah. Well, it's not this guy, but one of these guys, what I was just about to say, they sell or they buy a whole bunch of dark stuff from you. If you look at that dark plate right there, I don't know if you guys have any of them. I have like 10 of those. I can sell 85, but I have like 10 of them. That right there is 2,230 if I sell all 10 to them. I don't know what they're for. The resource drops from slain dark creatures and can be sold to Weston, who can be found on the space station. So maybe they're only for selling. I don't like. I have a lot of dark rods too. I don't know. I know that the dark dust is used for crafting stuff, and it tells you that it is. So it doesn't even mention to use it for selling. I have dark fragments as well, but see, all the stuff says to sell it to them. So I'm curious if I should. Oh, actually, I have a couple of those corrupted guns. You guys seen me get those? 1,006. Oh, but you can only sell one to them. You can also. Oh, that's what that is. Corrupt range weapon that can be purified at an activated temple. So you guys remember when I was trying to do that purify thing with all the shards? I think it's to purify this weapon. I wish I could see the stats on the weapon. Like, why would I want to purify this if it's trash, you know? I wonder if I wonder if not him, but I wonder if someone will buy it after it's purified for even more. I'll have to look into that as well. All right, let's run over to this other side over here. I just want to show you guys the technology stuff that they have here. I mean, you can already see that they're buying more or they're selling more, but then again, my trading is pretty high. Trading is rank 11. So also, my crafting and my ranged, they have not gone up past 30. So I do think 30 is the max. So just keep that in mind, guys. Not saying that that's a bad thing, but if it is, then obviously you can't go any higher than that. So once you hit 30, you don't need to be working on that anymore. Here we are. So if we go down to the bottom, you can see here we have the quantum processor. We have the superconductors, which I'm going to buy all of these. And then you have your motherboards, which I think I need some of those. We'll go ahead and take all of them. And then should I get the microprocessors or I think I need both. Microprocessor or the quantum thing. I can't buy all of both. Let's get all of the quantum processors. They're more expensive anyway. Yeah, I couldn't even buy them all. That's fine. It's okay. And we did level up. Are you selling anything else now that we leveled up? Or, yeah, selling. I was gonna say I'm buying. Yeah, see, but look at this. All of these sell for 60. I don't think I use gold for anything. I might start actually turning these like into profit. Sulfur, that's the most expensive ore right there out of the purple ones. 188. Look at the yellow ones here. and you can sell 500 of these. So whatever the hell 500 times 226 is. Of course, you need 500 to sell them, but I mean, come on, guys. You guys seen me get well, you've seen how easy it is to get the ore. It's really not that hard. Yeah, see, this is a guy that would be buying all the stuff. So I could sell one of those, one of those, one of those, because I have an abundance amount of them. Also, the pirates on the planet where we're currently at. Why can't I move over? They were dropping these batteries, tier 4. So if you guys want free batteries to sell or anything else, just come over here and see if you can. Oh, look at that! There's an access card E and F as well. Come over here and try to get free batteries from the peeps. All of that's the same. This is the smuggler, who also has these, but he has only 4 of each. He has a scout class laser gun, 173 damage. Probably not worth it. Probably easier to craft something like that. All right. There was one other thing. Trying to think of what it is. Give me a second. Oh, so thank you to what was your name? Hold on, let me look it up real quick. What was your? Apologize, guys. Give me a second here. I should be more prepared, but I'm not. So thank you to. Is it this one? No. Also. I think this is it. Yeah, so thank you to McQuaid23. He mentioned something that was actually very important. Not necessarily important, but it's extremely helpful. On how to get easy money without necessarily forgetting it. What planet do we live on? Or are we going to live on? Was it 2? I think it was 2, wasn't it? Yeah, it's 2. Where the hell is 2 at? It's 3, 4, 1. Hello? 2. There we go. Alright, so let's get back over here first so I can show you guys, because I did leave my portal there, which is not like me. It's alright though. I am still gonna build on that on top. Oh no, you know what? My portal's at the city because we reloaded the other save. So which city was it? It goes over here somewhere. This one. What's the name of it? Can't see. Alpaca. Got it. I know that's not what it is. That's what we're gonna call it. City of Alpacas. This way. Here. Whoops. Is that it right there? It is. Alright, so one of the things he told me, and you guys probably noticed it, when you click on your portal, I set up a few other portals. So we have Bardwell 3 and we have Breer 2. The reason I have those set up is if you go to Bardwell 3, you can see that we are under the statue. I need to make this box bigger. I made a box to kind of enclose this thing to keep it safe. But basically, it's right next to the chest. So these chests do regenerate the 1,000 bits every hour. You can come in here, you can click on it. We have 27 minutes left on that one, but then I have a portal here. So then we can also go to Breer 3, which is going to be the same thing. We're under the statue. I made this little thing here. break this bad boy open because I did not make a door, because my intention is to just come here and then just leave immediately. But it's spawning us on top because I guess it's not high enough. Like I think you spawn technically like above the portal, so I think that's why it's putting us up there. And see, that one's 27 minutes as well. But that's an easy 2,000 right there if they were both up. And then however many planets you clear, that end up giving you a statue, you'll be able to keep picking those up. So say you, well, hold on though, because I don't know how many. It looks like you can only have so many slots over here. I don't know if it'll be a scroll wheel or not. So if you can only do, say they only give you a max of like 10 portals that you can have at a time, then you're only gonna be able to do 10,000. You know what I mean? Which, don't get me wrong, 10,000 is still a lot, but just keep that in mind. Like wherever you make one of those statues, or wherever they make a statue for you, I should say, you may want to throw down a portal by that statue, because it is actually a really good idea given to me by McQuaid, that you know you can have that there so you can just go back and forth extremely fast. So easy 2,000 every hour. And most of the time when I've been playing this game, I've been noticing I've been playing for about 3 hours every time. So that right there would be 6,000 in just the time I'm playing. Most of the time I don't go back for the stuff because I either forget it or I just don't want to make the trip. But now, I mean, there's nothing really stopping me other than still forgetting it. But there's nothing really stopping me saying, hey, you know, you can't go back for that, because I just made it 10 times easier just to go back for it. Look at all this ore, guys. Look at this. Like, this planet is ridiculous. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, guys. Now, that's the last thing. Well, what I'm about to tell you is the last thing. So I would do what I'm doing. I'm not telling you guys how to play the game. Just a suggestion. My suggestion is not necessarily coming to Manalaphilipani, the place where I'm at. I'm not suggesting you come here. What I'm suggesting is you find your own system. I mean, you can come here. Also not saying not to. You can come here if you want. But what I'm suggesting is you guys find your own system. Find one. Maybe you guys want, like maybe it's going to be easier for you guys to sell a whole bunch of the red matter stuff, and you guys want to go to one of the planets with a lot of red matter, because they do have planets with the red darkness stuff. That supposedly is still not Jesus Christ. That's supposedly still not dangerous. Like it has only one skull, but it does have the red darkness there. So I don't know how those planets are. I don't know how safe they are or whatever. But maybe you guys want to try that, or maybe you'll find one that is even better than this one. But my suggestion is to find a system like this. Groundhog. Oh, is it because I maxed out my extraction? Where's my extraction? Mining. Yeah, I just maxed out the mining. It's the one on the far right, top right. But my suggestion is to find a system like this where you guys can easily mine stuff how I'm doing right now, or whatever your overall goal is. Maybe you just want to live peacefully, you don't even care about mining, you just want a place that's quiet, or maybe you want to be in the action and you want to find like the most dangerous planet. But I'm just saying, you guys should find something like that. You guys should go there, set up shop there. That's what I'm doing here, which is why I destroyed my other base, because I do plan on actually building the base here, and then any of the other places that we need to go to, you know, moving forward, including the missions and everything, we're going to do it from here. So I don't plan on moving again. My base is still going to look the same. I'm not going to do anything fancy or anything like that. I'm sure that, you know, there's tons of ideas out there. Maybe there's things that you can probably build that are more efficient than what I'm doing, which is perfectly fine. But I like my build. I'm going to stick with it, and I'm going to go from there. But thank you so much to everyone who has been giving me tips, and the new subscribers supporting the channel with likes, comments, everything like that. All that stuff is free, and you guys don't have to do it, so it means a lot when you guys actually show support just by leaving comments and everything. I appreciate each and every one of you, so just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. But thank you all. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, look at that. Look at that. That stuff's not even. Oh, okay. It's because it wasn't close enough. I'll say it's not even popping up. But thank you to everyone. Make sure that you guys, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, you put it down in the comment section. Like I said, thank you for all the tips. If you have extra tips as well, please leave those down there as well. The only thing I ask with tips and everything else, no one's done it yet. And even if you did, I probably would not call you out because I'm not an a-hole. But try not to ruin the story. Like if you guys have a tip that has to do anything with the story, try to leave that part out unless it's like something extremely crucial or something like that. Then I'll accept that tip or whatever. But I don't want to ruin the game. And then after we finish the story anyway, we're probably going to do the sandbox mode. I'm hoping that you can continue from the story mode into sandbox. I don't know if that's how it works yet or not, because obviously I haven't even tried the sandbox yet, but I'm hoping that that's what you can do. That way I don't have to like start from scratch all over again with that tier 1 extractor, because that's going to make me angry and I'm going to get frustrated. But it'll still be fun. But yeah, thank you all again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.